Hello there, and welcome to The Visa Nerd. My name is Anne. I'm the creator of this platform, so I guess you can call me Anne the Visa Nerd. Through this channel, I'll be sharing information about travel, visa, and immigration related topics. If you like this information, don't forget to subscribe and definitely turn on the notification bell just so that you get notified whenever I put out a video. So last week I took an IELTS exam. IELTS stands for International English Language Testing System, and it's an exam that is taken by individuals who are non-native English speaking, like myself, who may want to either work, study, or live in an English-speaking country like the USA, UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Ireland, and some few other countries. My purpose of taking this test is to have real-life experience in order to be better placed to advise these clients who are looking to go to any of these countries, either through work, study, or the various other immigration pathways. The three main global administrators of this exam are either the British Council, the IDP Education, which is International Development Program Education, or the Cambridge Assessment English. The IELTS test is recognized in over 140 countries globally, so it's a sure bet. The IELTS test results are usually valid for 2 years, and the band score ranges from 0 up until 9. So 0 being the lowest and 9 being the highest. And it's usually an increment of 0.5. Case example, you could get a 7 band score, 7.5, 8, 8.5, basically in increments of 0.5. The IELTS test is usually offered 4 times a month, but with the current pandemic, this may differ based on the local arrangements of each testing center. In my country, Kenya, the IELTS test is usually offered in 3 main towns, either Nairobi, Mombasa, or Eldoret. This exam does not have any prerequisites. So basically anybody can do this exam as long as you either have an identification card or a passport for authentication purposes. The IELTS is a standardized exam that comes in 2 forms, either computer-based or paper-based. So paper-based, you'll be given a question paper and an answer sheet where you'll write down all your responses. Whereas for the computer-based, you'll type all your answers basically in the computer that will be provided for you. It also comes in 2 modules, either general or academic IELTS tests. So for the general IELTS test, this is particularly for individuals looking to immigrate or work abroad. Whereas for the academic, it's primarily for international students who are looking to study abroad. There are 4 English language skills that are tested: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. So the first 3, which is listening, reading, and writing, are usually termed as the written tests, whereas the speaking is simply that speaking test. There's usually a standard fee for the English IELTS test, but it also depends on your local currency. Specifically in Kenya, the fee is 24,820 Kenya shillings, which is approximately $248 US. The IELTS is recognized and accepted by majority of those countries that I've already mentioned, with the exception of the UK. For the UK, if you wish to study, immigrate, or work there, you need to do a special IELTS called the UKVI. And it also comes in the form of either general, if it's for immigration or work purposes, or academic, if you wish to study specifically in the UK. The fee for the IELTS UKVI is 27,072 Kenya shillings, which is an equivalent of approximately $270 US. They accept different modes of electronic payments. You can use your debit card, your credit card, or even mobile payments like M-Pesa. For you to apply for the test, you need to go to their official websites: www.britishcouncil.co.ke for British Council of Kenya specifically, or www.idp.com/Kenya if you want to take the test with IDP. So you can find both links in the description box below. For you to apply for the IELTS test once you've gone to the website, you need to fill in the online application form, attach either your identity card or passport, and then pay the application fee. Thereafter, you'll get a confirmation on your email confirming your test date and further instructions. I strongly recommend that you do take ample time to prepare for this IELTS exam, mostly because it's a huge determining factor as to whether or not you'll be granted a chance to either work, study, or immigrate abroad. Huge determining factor. There are so many resources that are available, especially on YouTube, that you could utilize to practice and prepare for this IELTS exam. And without a doubt, make sure that you do a full IELTS test on your own at home prior to doing the actual main test that you've booked. Over the past months, there have been so many changes that have been happening with regards to the IELTS test as a result of COVID-19. In Kenya specifically, since the lockdown in March, there have been minimal, if at all, any IELTS tests being done. And as a result, there's been such a huge backlog of pending IELTS for candidates who had already booked and paid but were not able to do the exam. And therefore, currently, what's happening is they are being given first priority. As we slowly start to normalize, they have first priority of doing the IELTS test, starting from those that booked in March, then April, May, and so on and so forth. Secondly, prior to COVID, both options of paper-based or computer-based were being provided to candidates. However, at present, it's only the computer-based IELTS exam that is only available. As things start to slowly normalize, they'll start opening up more and more centers. But as at now in Nairobi, it's only the computer-based test that is available. And also as a result of that, there are only limited numbers of people that can take the exam at any one point in time. Currently, they're only able to accommodate 7 people doing the computer-based IELTS exam per day. Another notable change for the paper-based IELTS exam is that it used to be conducted in 2 different locations. For the written test, meaning the listening, reading, and writing test, used to be conducted at Visa Oshwal in Parklands, and on a separate day, you would have the speaking test at the British Council. Currently, what's happening is all the tests are being done on the same day in the same venue at the British Council, basically. So in the morning, you would ideally have either the written test and in the afternoon, the speaking test, or vice versa. Unfortunately, also at present, they're not taking any new IELTS bookings for now, up until they finalize with the candidates that had booked and paid for the exam prior to the lockdown and have not yet taken the exam. And also, once they get a go-ahead from the government of Kenya. And this is a preventative measure to try and curb COVID-19 and is in sync with the government guidelines. 2 other notable preventative measures that they're taking is that, first of all, they're no longer providing parking for visitors, so you have to source for your own private parking. And secondly is that you're no longer allowed to come and physically pick your results. Instead, they're going to send the results to your nearest post office, and you pick it from there. You'll be called and notified that it's ready, and you go pick it yourself. I'd really love to know your experiences, whether you've taken the IELTS exam or are you about to take the IELTS exam. Do you have intention of taking it at some point? Let me know. And for those who have already taken the IELTS test, which one is it that you did? Was it the paper-based or the computer-based? And if you've done both, which one is it that you preferred amongst those 2? Have you had any experiences trying to book the test? Let me know what experiences it is that you're having. Comment down below and let me know. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like these topics on travel, visa, and immigration, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you're notified every time I release a video. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at The Visa Nerd. Thanks, guys. Subscribe.